It's my type of shit right here. Catch a vibe right quick one time. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, 2 2 2. Successful transfers of this almighty information from me to you. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, 2 2 2. It's way less about what you say, more about what you do. Ooh. Oh no. We lit. Listen, I'm gonna let this motherfucker ride for a minute. You feel that? Yeah. Cause we forever kicking this motherfucking game. You did. Man, what is good? It's around. Packboy Dolo checking in with another episode of the Round the Clock Thinker Show, man. And I want to say, first of all, shout out to my people out there. I'm sipping the, what is this? This is the Blackberry Zinger tea. Feel me? So shout out to Celestio. I'm sipping this Zinger. You dig? Also, you already know. And if you didn't know, the show is brought to you by the Treeway Winterwear Collection, man. You can cop the drip, you can browse the drip, you can do what you want to, you dig? As long as we taking action. And as long as you know that the simple fact is, we got value for you for days. As long as you know that, we good. Today we're going to be talking about something really, really important. And it's going to roll off the show that I dropped yesterday. This one right here is rolling off of that one, right? So yesterday, I talked about going to war with yourself. Well, the first step is becoming aware of the loser in you, or what I like to call the judger of everything. Simply put, the judge always has some shit to say. Always. It's a figment in your mind. But the judge always has some shit to say. Always. And it's usually negative and is working against you and your emotional state. And your psychological state is usually working against you. Feel me? And that's not your fault. Like, I just heard some information earlier. I think I was listening to like a motivational video. They basically said, if you get in certain results or you at a certain place in your life, it's not your fault. It's your programming. But now that you're aware, you're a responsible adult. You're responsible for changing the programming. You're responsible for implementing the type of habits that will give you the type of results that you desire. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for that. But this judger does exist. And we have to identify the judge. The judge also is a big judger of other people. About others. You know what I'm saying? Look at that person. They're weird. Right? Look how great they are. I will never be that great. You know what I'm saying? Look at the car that they have. I'll never get a car like that. Always judging. Whether it's a weird or negative judgment, or if it's a positive judgment, it's still judging all the time. It has you conjuring up concepts and comparisons for no damn reason. You see what I'm saying? For no reason at all. I'm not a fan of the judger. I'm really not. I'm not a fan of the judge, but you know what? I gotta get familiar with the judge because it's a figment of my mind. It's a part of my nature, and I gotta learn to submerge it. Shout out Sensei. You feel me? But the judge is your enemy, or what y'all call it, the op. The judge of your mind, in your mind, the judger of other people, everything. That's your op. That's your enemy. You're your own enemy. I said that in the last video. You're your own enemy. That figment of your mind, that imagination that you've conjured up, is the reason for a lot of the negative shit that goes on in your life and in your proximity. I promise. Feel me? The judge is also always afraid that something quote unquote bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. Looking around for shit to go wrong. That's that judger in your mind. Have you ever been in a situation, right, where you're thinking that something is going to go wrong on the way to a certain specific location, but then when you get there, what you was thinking couldn't have been further from the truth? That's the judger in you. The judger in you had you worried all the way up to the point of location. So you didn't even enjoy the ride. You didn't even enjoy the ride on the way over there from point A to point B. Why? Because of the judge. The judge. Very, very low confident the judge is. Always making pickles up every little thing. Yet, it feels it is okay to judge others, which in turn makes you judge yourself and think that others are judging you 20 times more. So this judge, right, makes you judge others, and in turn that makes you judge yourself and think that others are judging you 20 times more. Let that sink. The judge really represents the ego. That's the ego side of you. And it is always in comparison with others. That's just too much to be thinking about all the time, in my opinion. Nowadays, in my opinion, used to, I was programmed this way. But nowadays, there's too much thinking to be doing. Comparing myself to others, no. Also, the judge wants you to be better than others and accepted by the ones that you want to be better than. But is that not a contradiction? Let me run this back. I'm gonna rewind. Let me slow this shit down. The judge in you is in comparison with others and wanting to be better than others and accepted by the ones that you want to be better than. But is that not a contradiction? Here's how. Why would I want to be accepted and validated by someone that I myself am already better than? Why? Think about that. Why would I want to be accepted and validated by someone that I myself am already better than? What? This alone proves that the judge in us is illiterate. It's a dummy. Dumbo. Remind me of Doofus off of Scary Movie. But it's a figment of our imagination, of our mind, that the program has set to be the primary state that we're in all the time. That's why we're always judging things, always worrying, always thinking, because we're in that state all the time. Feel me? Here's another example of how the judge wants to be better than others in comparison. The judge may plant a thought in your mind that says, I want to have a pretty girlfriend or a lot of beautiful women so that people would think I am cool and better than them. Right? And I think I mentioned this, but this example earlier, I think I mentioned this about the car. The judge also would plant a thought into your mind and say, I want to have a nice car so that people would think I am cool and I would be considered better than them. But once again, why would you want to be accepted and validated by someone that you're already better than? Truly, that's not valuable validation. Truly, that's not going to grow you. Truly, that shit is going to last as long as motivation. When somebody that you really are already better than, when they tell you, wow, that's awesome, nice car, you say thank you. But then you think to yourself, well, of course they're going to think I have a nice car because I'm better than them. So therefore, that cancels out the compliment that they gave you because of where you're coming from mentally. Your point of view, right? So instead, you should come from a place of, I want these things because I myself think that they are awesome and they fit me and who I am as a person. They fit me. That's why I want them. I want a bad bitch because I like them. They fit me. I want a lot of bitches because I like them. They fit me, and I'm going to have things for them to do and add value into their life. I want a nice car because I like this car. It's a version of the same brand that my grandmother and granddad and them was a fan of. And now this is the newer version. And it looks like, a foreign car because of how they got the new bodies, right? For example, the new Corvette. The newest Corvette damn near looks exactly like the newest Audi. So if I like Corvettes, and my granddad and grandmother was a fan of the old school Corvettes, then today I get a Corvette. My reason behind it is because that was the actual Chevy brand, the Chevy model that my family liked. Then I'm gonna get that because that's what fits me. It's a story behind it. I'm not getting it to impress others. That's why I have a problem with people going to the gym to get muscles, but then when you get big, you haven't worked on anything on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You're only consistent when it comes to making yourself feel better by pumping weights, thinking that that'll fill some kind of void. Like if you're doing it because you're personally wanting to grow and impressing somebody else with the amount of muscles you have is not really in your intention, then cool, you good to go. You know what I'm saying? Roll with it. But the judge in us is in an endless chase with his own tail. The judge in us is in an endless chase with his own tail. Why would we follow someone or believe someone like that? Because it is literally illiterate. Like I said, remind me of Doofus off Scary Movie. Creates and feeds off insecure and immature concepts. The judge creates and feeds off insecure and immature concepts. So if you've ever been in a relationship, girl or guy, and you started feeling like your partner was cheating, And then all of a sudden, it started seeming like everything that they were doing validated and complemented that assumption that you had that they were cheating. Well, this was the judge in your mind creating that concept. And then feeding off of it. So it created an insecure and immature concept in your mind that you then identified with, right? So you start rolling with it, and next thing you know, after it created the insecure and immature concept, it started feeding off of it. Wow. What a judge. Whew. So you may ask, yo, Dolo, how do I get rid of the judge? Well, in order to do what I call quiet the illogical judge of yourself, since it is only a figment of your own mind, it's all programming. It's all repetition and what you allow yourself to mentally identify with and emotionally identify with. But of course, you first identify with it where? In the imagination. And like Bob Proctor always says, we think in pictures. So even though I'm able to create, we're able to create many movies within our imagination. For example, if we're daydreaming or if we're meditating, even though we're able to do that, like, we still need to focus on the main goal, right? And that is changing the program, freeing the prisoner, your true potential self, your true peaceful self. Because your true nature, is so beautiful and peaceful, and you feel it right here. Like, you'll know when you're there, but it takes work. Once again, it takes work. But you will know when you're there. And go look up some of these spiritual teachers and these, you know what I'm saying, people that are breaking down quantum physics, like Joe Dispenza. Check out Eckhart Tolle, the book The Power of Now. All of this stuff is really a product of the same information. Just said it's really rolled into different ways of breaking it down to you, but it's the same information. See what I'm saying? So that true peaceful nature, oh my God, man. When you come in tune with the true way you are supposed to process life, life becomes so much beautiful. Like Eckhart Tolle, I think he said he spent, when he first became awakened, and you got to read the book, The Power of Now, to see the whole story. But anyway, when he said he first awakened, he spent like 5 months in complete bliss. Everything in life he enjoyed and loved like 300 times more. He was in an intense, blissful, and peaceful state for 5 months. And he said he think that it became after that, it became his normal state of being. So because he like no longer really was like, oh my God, I feel amazing. But that's 5 months, yo. 5 months. See what I'm saying? So your true perception of life, the true way you are supposed to process life, is within identifying the judge, quieting the judge, and letting the true you, the true nature of who you truly are, become the operator of this here machine. Because that's what we are. We're damn near human computers, you know what I'm saying? Human machines. And once we learn how this thing up here works, we could create anything around us but we start from the inside first. That's where you create it first, from the inside. Man, it's around Packboy Dolo. Check it out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links that are in the description. All of them are down there. The first one is for the Amazon book, the physical copy. My book, The Pretty Much Understanding. The last official link, the website link, it is for the booklet, the e-booklet that you can download within 2 minutes, have it in your email. The information is right there. You know what I'm saying? So the e-booklet of The Pretty Much Understanding and the physical copy of The Pretty Much Understanding, the links are in the description. Also, you can go browse the drip for the Treeway Winter Rat collection. And I got other products on there. You know what I'm saying? We got other products, cups, other clothing with different designs on there from the Pack brand, Packboy Dolo, Pack Empire, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so go browse, you feel me? Pack Entertainment, go browse and check out the drip, man. Peace and love to y'all, man. I'm out. I'm gonna catch y'all on the back end. Peace.